Good day, you cheeky listeners out there. Welcome to the intoxicating, infuriatingly, indisputably, outrageously, questionably humorous Hat Chat. It's episode 13, so lean back, relax, and picture a disgustingly fuck-ugly walrus.
What?
Speaking down a microphone. I'm joined by that specific god-awful pile of blubber. He'll now introduce himself. Here he is, fucking...
Whoa.
Wow, how do you feel about being called all of those things, Smith? I mean, Ross, fair enough, yeah.
No.
He's a big
calling you the
pile
C
of
word
blubber.
was pretty bad. I'm glad that was nicely cut out. Well done, Smith. Smith's editing this episode this week. We're going to make it hard for him. We're making it hard for him. But, yeah, so introduce yourself, guys. Go on.
Well, I'm the other guy that has to deal with the god-awful pile of blubber, and that's me, Trotimus. Hello, Chris Trot, hello. And I'm joined
He's
by...
talking to himself because he has nobody else to talk to. I'm Alex Smith, and I've actually got a personality.
Wow.
Do you really? Wait, no.
Nah,
what?
just joking.
I was going to say, yeah.
Got
You wouldn't be in
you
Hat Films
almost
if you
got
did.
me.
Got you
Almost got
there.
me.
Right. Executive producer for this week, thank you very much. Top contributor is... Alex Bricknell. And you win.
Thanks.
What do you win?
Divinity 2, the Dragon Knight Saga.
The whole bloody Dragon Knight saga. You can
It's a
find
saga.
out how
Is
the
it a
Dragons
saga?
and the Knights, culminate and eventually solve everything, no doubt, with your help as the hero. So
You're going to have to tell us how it goes, mate. Just tell
Yeah.
us how it goes,
Give
because
us an
we
update on
haven't
the
played it, so...
yeah, give us an update on the Drags and the Knights. That's abbreviation.
The Drags and the Knives?
No,
Dragon
I'm not
Knight.
sure that's a shortened version of anything.
just-
That's not...
No, it's definitely
That's
something.
not a thing.
Who's the
Either
top
way.
hatter?
Top hatter for this week, picked randomly for all the donators, is Alfred Morgan with his
Oh,
shout
yay.
out.
Congratulations.
This is his shout out, and Smith will now do it in a weird voice.
Physics!
It's not a question. I don't know why you made it sound like a question.
Physics.
It sounds really just... No, do it again. Do it one more time. Just one more.
Physics.
Right, well,
What
thank you,
is it?
Alfred. So that was a great
Thanks,
shout out,
Alfie.
and you have been the top hatter for this week, so congratulations for this time.
So, how do people listening right now get to
Not
become
know this
top
yet.
contributor?
How do you not know this yet?
Well, if you're a new listener and you'd like to be a top contributor or top hatter, here's the following information to do so. Ross.
It always goes to me, and then it's going to go back to Trot, because I'm going to get it wrong, and then it'll be like,
Oh, I'd
actually,
like to
no,
see you
more
try.
concise way to... Well, okay.
It's a process.
What
We
you
have
need to do is go to
processes here.
hatventures.net, right?
Yeah.
Click on the Hat Chat, and to
Yeah.
the right it says donate, and there you can put in any little number you want, and you could become a top hatter. To
Or
be
a
the
big one.
executive producer, you'd be the one who puts the most money in the tin, I guess.
Well, it's not a tin.
No, it's not. It's a
PayPal.
virtual tin.
Well, it's a virtual
Nah,
technology.
it's a virtual tin. I'll go with
Correct,
that.
right? You did pretty well then, mate. So, yeah.
So
Well, let's
hatventures.net.
give Ross a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hatventures.net, guys. Visit that. It'll sort you out.
So, yeah.
Also, go to Facebook, because we've had quite a few people join us on Facebook recently, and we have a whale of a time on there, don't we, guys?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you'll just get more updates and stuff. So, if you want to be a true hatter, you want to join us on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook
Because,
is obviously
sometimes being
facebook.com
a
/
subscriber, you don't actually get it into your inbox,
Exactly.
which is
It's a good
great help. Thanks, YouTube.
In
High
that
five.
single stream feed that they pile everything into nowadays.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a
So
lot easier
we try to
follow
make it
us.
easier for you, yeah. We try to make it easy for you. So, yeah, facebook.com / hatventures.
With a capital
And
H.
with a capital H, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, but check it out. And
A bit like
hat,
Chris Trot, really.
yeah, and
Am I
for our Twitter, it's @hat_films. So check those out, people. Enjoy them.
Wow, let's roll on to our first. This is where you insert a little sound bit, Smith, when you edit it. All right.
Oh, he's learning as he goes.
Oh, it's a horrible noise. Sorry. So here we are in the Hat Ventures section. What the hell has happened the past week? A lot.
Oh, updates. It's not just been a week, it's been ages because we delayed it last week because we're filming all the nice stuff for you people.
Hope it's made up for it, because this hat chat's going to be rubbish. Am I right,
Oh,
guys?
he's right. I'd high five you if I could. No,
Yeah,
this is
the
always
big one,
top
the big
quality.
one came out, didn't it? The big Origins teaser.
It sure did.
beginning.
It's a teaser for the things we've been teasing.
Yeah.
It's a titillating tease.
But now it's a tangible physical thing where you can actually see, oh wow, it's going to look like that, it's going to sound like that, and it's going to consist of that.
Yeah.
Because not only did we put a teaser out, we also put a 20-minute breakdown of said teaser and what to expect from this series. So if you haven't checked that out yet...
So you were like, what was that?
And then we kind of said, well, this is what it is.
This is
but
what
then
that is.
Not to a massive degree, because we don't want to spoil the series for you. But we won't give you enough information that you're a little bit happy for now.
Yeah, and we won't reiterate the points we made already because that would be boring for you
No need to do that.
A dedicated
and essentially, I think Trot's made it about as essential as it can possibly essentially
I
get.
only said that twice in that sentence.
It kind of sounded repeated.
Maybe three, guys.
Maybe three.
Trot has this thing where he runs out of words at the end of the day.
I just throw...
It was quite close to the end of the day when we were recording that, and he's just like, sorry, guys.
Sorry, it's essential. I start using my essential words.
It's my cement for my brick foundations. I just fill everything in with essentially. So
and underscrolls.
Underscrolls, like Elder Scrolls, just a bit shitter. Filthy Animals. That came out Valentine's special.
2 videos. We hit people with 2 videos. Can you believe that?
Punch in the face, wow.
The main one, which is just a Valentine's special, which was in a game show style, which featured the lovely Kite Tails.
Thank you, Kite Tails.
Who featured in one of our other videos, our interview, when we were at Minecon.
So we found her at Minecon. She was in a hedge, wasted. Wow, we called her out of that hedge.
She was just drunk. And
straight into an interview. And then, she's famous.
She's a real professional.
Yeah.
Diamond celeb right there.
You can see what she's like in that video. She's really wasted, you can tell.
I mean, dangerously. Like, it stank. She really smelled like gin.
Wow.
Like, really cheap gin.
Why are you still going with it?
Most
of what we just said probably was a lie, but she kindly helped us out and she had fun. So might do some stuff in the future if we need a female voice, or if I can't go that high anymore,
or if we need somebody who reeks of gin.
God, there's such an awful reputation you're painting for her. She does not stink of gin. It's unfair.
She's lovely, really.
Trivia for you: I had to cut out the whole behind the scenes where we're like, "Oh, hey, Kite Tails, thanks for joining us" and stuff, because we'd start talking about derogatory terms and how her channel is full of furry content.
I didn't even know what furries was. I didn't even know what that was until
you started. Soon Googled it and found out.
Of course, Trot knew what it was. Am I right?
Yeah. Wow.
We were like,
he was already one. He's been hit by the furry bug a long time ago.
Yeah, hardcore into that stuff. But
but she's cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
But she's cool anyway.
She hit us with a lot of sarcasm, which I was not expecting.
Yeah, right.
A lot.
She actually she convinced me that she thought that goats were asexual.
Yeah.
Which was we were like, wait, what? And then we thought that she thought that goats were asexual.
And she found it hilarious that she trolled us. So thanks, Kite Tails. Anyway, that's enough of that gin waster, hedge waster.
We're just joking. She's a perfectly sober, nice person.
No, she's really drunk right now. She doesn't even know what you're saying. We got a new Let's Play coming, as we did mention.
No
before.
Way. As if Origins wasn't enough for us.
I know, as if Origins wasn't enough. We're like, because you like our Let's Plays, we're still doing a Let's Play, but on the side we're doing the scripted stuff. That's why it's going to take a long time to do both, really.
I wouldn't say Origins is just the thing on the
challenging
side.
Ourselves.
No sleeping for anyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting it made by some people who are really, really good at building stuff and kind of famous for doing it. But we'll leave it at that, as the announcement's probably coming within the next couple of weeks.
But if you're pretty clever and you've followed us on Twitter and stuff, you may have worked it out already, as most people have. But yeah, look forward to that. And it's also being built for us we have no clue what it is. We're just absolutely
customized
sure
for
that it's
our
going to be
3 characters.
Yeah,
as well,
it's customized for.
And apparently our playstyle. We're really excited. I personally am.
Giddy.
Trot's like a really miserable person.
I hate everything. Everything. Like, think of something right now. Green crayons. Fucking hate them. Hate those.
What about small puppies? Small puppies that bite your hand. What are those?
The what?
Small puppies that bite you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got bit by my dog the other day.
Yeah.
It's all right now.
Hey, do you guys want to go bagging?
Bagging? We can't go bagging. I'm busy.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't lie. I'm bagging as well, but I'm bagging with other people. So
I've got bagging without us?
I know. I've got a different group of baggers. I can't. What can I say? I know.
Oh, brilliant. Love that.
Trot, speak to us about the new server, because we're actually getting on the way with it now. Unlike all the previous times before we mentioned the server, we're actually finally going somewhere with it.
That's right. Our server being the public Minecraft server, we have one right now, and you can join it right now at temp.happventures.net. That's the IP address you enter when you click multiplayer in Minecraft.
Why does it begin with temp, Trot?
Pardon?
Why does it begin with temp?
Because it's a temporary server, because we know that this main one's coming, but we still wanted a place for you to hang out and play while we sort everything out. Basically, we've had a lot of ideas and planning in the pipeline for a long time, and I know everyone that's currently on the temp server has been waiting a considerable amount of time for what's called the Hack Quest system, which is an intelligent system that was whitelisting people automatically. Unfortunately, due to commitments of real life and everything, the person creating that, unfortunately, is unable to develop it to a degree where it is releasable. So there's always a plan B, and that plan B may even be better. Who knows? But we think we come up with a pretty solid idea for whitelisting people without having all the admins and mods and us going through countless emails every day, and you guys waiting for 3 weeks for us to finally get to your email, read the application, and then whitelist you. Instead, we're going to go for an approach that's quite popular on other really high-end servers, which is a grey list. Like VoxelBox, for instance, have a grey list system. They developed their own plugin, but we found another one. Grey listing basically means everyone can join. Doesn't matter. You can come in, you can start building in a grey list area, but you can't go away from that. And in order to get into the main world where everyone else is already whitelisted, you have to get votes from the people that are whitelisted. So you have to kind of prove that you're a nice person, prove you're not a griefer, prove you're not pretty much anything remotely like Al Smithy.
Hey, I'm right here.
You'll get voted in. Obviously, there'll be incentives for whitelisters to vote for you. For instance, they might get a bit of in-game currency or other things like that, or they just really want more people in their town, which I'll move on to in a minute. So yeah, grey listing is a community-driven, don't wait, get in there and play sort of incentive, and obviously
prove that you're worthwhile to the community.
Yeah, worth your weight in filth.
If you're just a nice person and you abide by the server rules, which are pretty, common sense really, and I'm sure you'll get in no time. And if you don't, then admins and moderators can always override the voting system and get you in quicker. And also, we're going to have other really cool things in there, like tutorial zones, where you can go through all the rules, and at the end of it, you'll get a vote automatically. So doing those will help you, but you'll still need human interaction with other people to prove that you're, right for the server.
Not an
not a
invading
robot. No, we're really against. I'm sorry for being robotist, but
what about the
no
mod
robots.
Trot, that really nice mod that we tried out yesterday?
Yeah, we're trying out Townie. You may have heard of it before, but it's basically a self grief protection system with loads of other awesome features. So we're going to have different nations, which is collections of towns and cities formed together, which is all player driven. So you could go into the world, find a plot of land, start off and buy a little chunk. The whole map is broken down into 16 by 16 chunks, and you can buy a plot of land to call your own, and that's protected from anyone else. No one else can build there unless you give them permission. And then you can spread from that as you get more money, spread it out, maybe form a town with someone else. Someone can join you or buy a plot from you, maybe make it a shop, and then you can call the town whatever you like. And then eventually, if you want to join with another town, you'll form a city, and then cities can join together and form a nation with a capital city, and the person that's the mayor of that city is the king. So it's really really cool incentive for you to keep coming back to the server and giving more things to do in Minecraft itself, because that's essentially what's lacking in Minecraft multiplayer is, what do we do after we've built a giant walrus statue, which is common, Everyone wants to build me.
No,
because
there's already too many. I don't know why you don't even need to advocate it. People will build it anyway. You need to build more Al Smithies and DJH Maxes.
Yeah,
so you want to go in there and do that, because
we're
we're
great.
great.
Statues. I just want you to destroy the ones of these guys.
As soon as you build,
so he's
any
advocating
of them,
griefing, which is what we're against.
Blow it up.
But Townie looks to be a really awesome thing, and also there's a way to go to war with other nations, which is a really cool feature. You can obviously remain neutral if you want to, but if you you'll get war spoils and things like that. You may be able to occupy other towns and things. It's really awesome. And there's loads of other mods that we're playing with. But all our moderators and admins are currently working on the main server, and we've all banded together. All our communication has increased tenfold. We're chatting all the time now. And we're building the main spawn area, which is pretty stunning, I must say. And it's only been built quite recently. And so when it's a bit more full-featured, we'll release some pictures of it for you on the website, happventures.net, to keep updated with everything.
Sign up, register, be a part of our website. It's fun to be a part of the website and the community.
Yeah. The website's basically the best place to go for server updates and things like that, on the forums especially, where all the moderators and admins hang out, or obviously on the temp Minecraft server at the moment, to find out what it's like and what the community's like at the moment. So, and they're awesome, by the way. Can't fault our community at all. They're such a lovely bunch, and so are our mods and admins. We wouldn't pick them otherwise. So, without further ado, let's move on from that. New server, it's really awesome. We could talk about it for days, but there's loads more to come.
Oh, trying to continuing.
Yeah, well, we've
Thanks, mate.
got the thanks, mate. That's your in-depth. After all that in-depth discussion,
Trying
to is continuing. Just still doing that. Yeah, the beautiful world of trying to is still carrying on, and we're only doing like one episode a week because I don't know, not many people are used to us doing other content, so we're kind of just weaning you onto it, I guess, in that sense.
We call it side dressing, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, just trying something different.
Bit of extra.
Yeah,
Sean likes to cross dress.
Well, yeah, well, you don't need to bring
brought
that into
up
it.
to.
In fact,
he loves to cross dress.
It's Thursday. It's my S&M night, so get some leathers on in a minute.
What's S&M stand for?
I don't actually know.
I do.
What's it mean?
Masochism, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There was something I wanted to talk about. The Skylands ending. And the fact that why we ended it, because we've had a lot of questions and a lot of people demanding, and some furious people saying, why did you end it so early? And like, obviously it seems crazy that people think it's early. Like, it's been going on since our first episode was in March 2011, and that's
almost a year.
Yes, it was
a year.
No, it's not wrong.
Seriously,
Yeah.
We've been doing it for a year. Skylands has been going for a year, and the reason there is only 33, well, technically 34 episodes. It's because when we started it, we were at university, so we had that to do. And also, there was a lot more complex editing involved in doing that, because there are 3 video streams, and it's a lot harder than you'd think to manage it.
We're playing a really old map based on really old, like, Minecraft technology, in that the map wasn't designed with like the future developments in mind. It was more of like a set piece, like, look, these islands are floating and there's places to go. Like, if you look at more modern maps now, they've incorporated a lot of the newer features in the newer patches, and we kind of just felt
for instance.
like, yeah, exactly, and we've sort of felt a bit like we were living in the past, and we'd got to our like 5th dungeon, which is going to be exactly the same as all the other dungeons.
Yeah,
and I don't know, I think we just felt it was time to move on before we really killed it.
Well, yeah, basically, we were milking it till it was dead, basically, in that sense. Like, I mean, we explored pretty much every area. Somebody asked whether we were going to visit heaven, and it's like, well, I don't know. Origins will be heaven. Am I right, guys? Am I right? High fives. High fives.
Nice.
No, basically, we just
Whatever.
thought it was time to move on to something bigger, better. But we're also doing a Let's Play at the same time on the side, which will have a lot of the same crazy antics that you see in Skylands. So you're not missing out. Yeah, with new tech, and you're not missing out on anything. So you're getting the best of both worlds with custom map, which is going to be even better. So
what's cooler about that new map as well is it could be modular as well. So based on the feedback we get from the maps as we're playing it through, could enhance or inform the map creators to change things up. And add new items as they come. For instance, Jeb recently just added a lamp block where you can turn on and off the light switch thing. So all that can be added, and as it progresses.
They've raised the height, which is going to be very good.
Double the size. It's mental.
Yeah.
So that could be good for the map as well. So I mean, like, with it being modular, things can adapt and change, so we're not stuck. Like, oh god, we've been on this map which is built in 1.0 of beta it's an ever-evolving one, which could be cool. I mean, they're probably not aware of this, and they'll be like, what?
Yeah. Well, we're basically just trying to plead with you and say, look, don't be angry, because 34 great episodes of Skylands. You got that.
Yeah.
Keep that. Watch it.
I just saw a picture.
Watch it over and over again, and you're fine, because the new stuff's coming. And we're not stopping. We're not stopping Minecraft. If we try new stuff, like Trine 2, for example, we are not like quitting Minecraft. So that's just crazy, because we love playing
Also,
Minecraft.
when we mentioned that Smith mentioned our origin, I can't remember what word he used, but it sounded like it's the end. It's our last Minecraft thing ever, and it's the only thing we're ever going to work on, Minecraft based. Well, we already said that we're working on a Let's Play on the side as well. Yeah. So it doesn't mean it's the end. I mean, Origins could go on for a really long time after mine. I don't know. I'm spitballing now.
Yeah, who knows? Well, it's still in the early days of. So, yeah.
As long as we enjoy the games we're playing and we're having fun, and it's fun for you guys, then we'll continue.
So, yeah. Talking of ending series, we're also ending Skyblock. So that's another dying star. Because we've kind of done pretty much all the basic challenges that you can do, and then there's loads of like little challenges that are just really not inspired at all, like get loads of different colours of dye, and it's just like, wow, are you going to have fun watching us make loads of dye? Probably not. Well, I don't know.
Also,
it depends on how.
I'm getting bored of the whole floaty island thing. I mean, we've been up.
Yeah, we need to get on some
void.
We need to get on some flat land.
We've fallen off enough things.
Yeah,
we need to get on some flat land and just get killed by creepers instead all the time.
So, this is all going to wrap up within the month of February, and hopefully the Let's Play that's coming, that's been built for us, is going to start at the end towards March. So there's still a bit more to enjoy of Skyblock, and Trine 2 is going to continue pretty much forever, because I love that game. Really
well, until we complete it, I guess you could say.
Pretty much forever.
So that's
really
not
huge
forever
call.
is a long, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any other games, I mean, you guys are always suggesting new stuff to us, but if there's new things that you think you'd like us to play on the side, like side dressing, as Trot calls it, let us know, because we're always looking for other things to do when we get the time. Obviously, our main focus is going to be the things we've just described, but when we get the chance, we like to kick back and, just have a good time.
I mean, a lot of people asked about Terraria and games like that, or revisiting
true.
Magicka. So, I mean, there is potential for that in the future. It's just we haven't had the time to really address those because of Origins, and because of Filthy Animals, and because of 1.1 update trailers and loads of commitments.
The list goes on.
Yeah, and Trine 2 kind of fell into our laps because we all met up over the weekend as like, this would be a nice game to all play on one screen. So that's why Trine 2's here now. But when we have time for other games, the ones that you suggest, we will certainly look and give them a go.
Indeed.
Next.
I guess the final point in the update, it's a long update this today.
Big ass one.
The comic page is going to be expanded upon, in the sense it's going to be made, and we're going to have some fresh comics for you, because a lot of people
this is on hatventures.net.
On hatventures.net, of course, yeah. And yeah, because a lot of people liked the original comic, and we've seen a couple of them, and they're looking awesome. So look forward to those as well. But
he's doing really well. He's obviously done his research.
It's really good. Like, the humour in it is really good. It's definitely what you'd expect.
Hit the nail on the head. So good old Ricard. Don't forget to visit his comic if you're dying for more of his artwork.
What website is it on?
twogag.com, which is TWOGAG.com. He's got a really cool series going on there, so read that in between Hat Ventures comics, which are coming to our site.
Thank you, Ricard.
Thank you, Ricard, and let's take his Starship Enterprise to the next section. Was that just the door?
That was the door closing, but then it's opening to gaming. Welcome to gaming. Swing. You'll notice that I haven't got my Pringles tube today.
Brilliant.
I'm a bit annoyed.
What a shame.
I'm a bit annoyed.
Damn, he's finally got rid of all those Pringle tubes he's been holding in his room.
I got rid of them, and I'm really, really want them back. Want them back for good.
Gaming, gotta say, is pretty slim again, because
Slim Jim
of all the other commitments we have. But there is one game which prevents me, A, from going to bed on time.
Is it an
and
iPhone
B,
game?
from getting up early enough. and it's not even a game I want to play anymore.
Oh, try. Is it
I feel
the
it's a
iPhone?
parasite.
Is that the iPhone game thing?
It's Tiny Tower, all right, and it's not so tiny anymore. It's a monstrous beast that's taken over my bloody life. I don't want to restock the bloody arcade, but I have to.
The other day we were sat waiting for Smith, in my car, and like occasionally this noise would come up, and he was like, "Oh, yep, just got to check on something." I assumed it was a text or something. He looks down at his phone.
Restock the cake.
He's
store,
restocking the cake store on his. But I was like, oh,
whoa, 3-tier cakes. People need them.
How many floors have you got on your tiny tower?
Let's have a look.
It's not tiny. He's
basically how it works is you buy new floors and then they make money and you have to upkeep them and then the tower gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I think it's free. I
might add, anyone that's playing this right now, I have not made one microtransaction in the game, and they do try and bloody force it down your throats. It's like, oh, do you want this currency? Oh, you can't have it unless... No, buy some, please.
I wouldn't diss in-game currency. Hopefully our new server will have in-game currency.
Well, it does have in-game currency, but...
It does have quids.
This one
No, it's all about microtransactions, mate.
Oh, right.
I'm talking like this... in-game currency has two currencies. One you get an abundance of, but you can't spend it on anything. Right. The other one you get dribs and drabs, but you're willing to pay loads and loads to get a little bit more, and that's what you spend everything on. So that's what annoys me. I've got 36 floors here. Got 36. Top one's a nightclub.
That's not bad going, mate. That's not bad going.
Nightclub's pretty high on the list.
That's Tiny Tower. Ross and I have been playing another iPhone game recently called Temple Run. It's got quite popular.
Oh yeah.
Like Ross has got a half decent score, 100,000. I got what we thought was an awesome score, which is like 450,000. But
you know what Charles' score is, Smith? I always run past it.
103.
No, it's on 3. He's on 3,000 or something.
Yeah.
So
I gave it one go.
It's literally
it's literally the phone.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally like a few feet into the game, and like, the thing is, your name comes up because of the game center thing. Your name comes up, and you just like run past it.
Does it?
Yeah. So
it's actually quite a cool touch. But it turns out people have got like millions and millions, and it's that point in gaming where you go, I'm never going to be as good as them. Why should I bother? Like,
it's like life, everyone.
Yeah,
I'm never going to be as good as them.
Other than Temple Run, I'm quite excited for a couple of things. The Shogun Total War expansion coming out, which is called Fall of the Samurai, is about the West coming to Japan, and there's going to be like cannons and trains and coastal bombardment.
Trains.
Yeah.
Did you play the last one very much?
Train War.
Yeah, I played Shogun 2 Total War a lot.
You can't call it a war without trains, guys.
I recall you having it, but I don't remember you said you played it.
I played it a lot for a while, but it's actually really buggy. And me and my brother kept on trying to do co-op campaigns, which are really cool, but every so often the save corrupts, and you just lose like 8 hours of gameplay.
Brilliant.
You just get so frustrated with it, you just rage quit. Yeah. Another thing that a lot of people have been talking about recently is Mass Effect 3. There is now a demo on Origin, which is EA's crappy version of Steam. Thanks, EA, for throwing yet another spanner in the work. But basically, it's a demo that's available that gives you a short bit of the single player and then a little bit more of the single player later on in the storyline, so you get to see a bit how the game evolves. There's also a limited multiplayer in it, which... from sort of rough impressions that I've seen, is kind of a fusion between Mass Effect and Halo in some weird ways. It's not as jumpy as Halo, not by a long shot, but it's kind of got similar sort of gun mechanics.
Interesting.
So, feedback is the majority of people like it. I don't know. I'm quite excited for it.
Did we discuss the new update for Skyrim since the last one? I don't think we did.
Yes. I chatted a bit about it.
Did we? Was the creation kit actually out then? I don't think it was.
It's out now.
It's out now.
It wasn't out then, but we pretty much knew what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And it's been overwhelmingly successful.
Have you seen any new mods on it yet?
Yeah, there's quite a cool one, Posh Mud Crabs, where mud crabs get a top hat and a monocle.
That is required. I mean, we downloaded
Sorry, what?
Top hats and monocles on mud crabs.
Okay. Wow.
There's also a couple that I've tried a few out. A couple of ones that are really great. Open cities. It means that he's working on them, but so far I think Whiterun and a couple of others are actually open, so you can just walk into them. There's no loading screen anymore.
That's cool.
Which obviously takes a more powerful computer with more RAM, but it's worth it if you've got a mega rig like myself.
Mega rig.
Also, there's some really awesome ones that I've just felt improve the game. Bigger giants and bigger mammoths. So when you're out on the plains, they're like really, really huge. And that's awesome to see that. There's a crazy amount of stuff.
What's cool about the creation kit is, though, I was watching the tutorials of the actual world creation, and it's literally drag and drop objects and like cave bits. You can form maps and stuff. So I'm looking forward to new maps.
Please, somebody bring out a multiplayer.
Dungeons.
If you're developing a multiplayer and you want featured videos about it, give us a shout.
We will make multiplayer. I actually haven't played it in ages, like pretty much since the month it was released, because obviously, I've had graphics issues with Windows 7 on Boot Camp. That's the one. Basically, you just had issues. I don't know what it is, but you need to like reinstall certain graphics drivers each time you want to play it. So like, if I want to play Minecraft or I want to play Battlefield or Skyrim, I need to change the graphics drivers. Bit annoying. So I've just just avoided playing them.
Just the whole restarting into Windows when we're like most of the time when we're not editing, we're rendering or exporting something, so you literally can't restart and just have a little play on Skyrim.
Hopefully when we get some money together, because I have a PC, but I also have an iMac, but I don't have a MacBook like the other two guys, and it kind of limits me in that factor. But hopefully when we get enough funds together, eventually Ross and Trot are going to get some PCs that we can sort of build and all have nice systems we can maintain and have like gaming rigs and things. So whilst MacBook Pros are pretty great gaming devices, so
when the drivers are on it runs perfectly. Like when the drivers are on, it's just the fact that it's a weird glitch with Minecraft. It doesn't run with high-end graphics drivers. That doesn't make sense.
I think it's just ATI being buggy, or the Mac
I think so,
version of the graphics card is just poor.
I guess so. Yeah, it's weird. But I sent a very, very annoyed and frustrated email to the people who sort out the drivers, and I got nothing back, so that's great.
Well, that's nice.
That's nice to end on the gaming section.
Well, one other thing.
Okay.
This isn't totally gaming. This is more things I'm excited about. iPad 3 is out in March. Really excited about that. Might get one.
You gonna get one?
Might do, depending on the specs.
We've
and
had
stuff.
this talk.
But iPad 2 is a different iPad 3s because there's a different number on the end. Also,
what would you
Game
use
of Thrones.
Can I ask what you use yours for?
Looking really cool. Game of Thrones new series is coming out in March, which is very, very exciting. There's been quite a few trailers and things like that floating about, and it looks amazing. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. I've read all the books. I'm also quite looking forward to getting the original series on Blu-ray because I really want to watch it again because, since Mega Upload and all that sort of stuff, it's been tricky watching things online recently. So I'm looking forward to not indulging in piracy and going out and buying the box set. High fives!
Okay, well, we're through the funny news.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's going to be funny first?
Well, I actually haven't got a funny news story. I'll be very disappointing.
Yeah, mine's pretty weak.
It was very weak for funny news in general.
Do you know? I think we might already know this from our Filthy Animals series, but research has shown that goats can develop their own accents.
What?
Yeah.
Goats can develop their own unique accents based on their surroundings. A British study has suggested, of course British, because we have time to do things like investigate goat accents.
There's a massive flaw here. Goats don't talk.
No, but they can have different accents. I'm a goat. You got anything to eat? Oh, I just ate the bag. Why are you eating the bag? Oh, no.
None of this makes sense. Where are the facts?
No. The team from Queen Mary University of London said their findings are the first. Really? You're the first people... I thought loads of people were investigating goat accents. The first to suggest that most mammals can develop an accent from their surroundings. Previously, only a select group of mammals, including humans, elephants, and dolphins, of course, were able to pick up accents. Yeah, so goats...
How much of an accent can a goat bar really
Well, you've got Scottish, obviously, which is bar.
Yeah,
bar, great. You got Irish, which I guess would sort of go, bah! And then I guess you've got, I don't know, French.
What about Southwestern English? Bar! Brr!
I can't. That just makes no sense.
What about French?
Bar. Hello, bar.
Le bar.
Le
Le
Bar.
Bar.
There we go. See, we
Well,
have.
there we go, we've
We could have
sussed
done
it.
this research, guys. Why didn't we do this research?
Because we got
We're
better
too
things
damn
to do.
busy.
Exactly.
I think the team at St. Mary's should pull their fingers out and do something worth bloody while.
I know.
How did
accents.
How did the team discover accents? Did they just kind of put them
Oh,
next
one
to
of the
a
scientists had a
Newcastle guy
long-term
for a while?
relationship with a goat.
Pardon?
One of the scientists had a long-term relationship with a goat.
Wow.
All right.
That's just in depth. No, I don't think that. I don't think that
Hey, in more ways than one, am I right? High five.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Right, on to Trot's story.
Trot, give us a good one. Give us a good story. Go on. Throw one out there.
Swiss man replaces car's broken heater with a wood-burning stove.
What? Sorry, what? Inside a car?
That makes
In his
Minecraft
Volvo,
sense.
yeah.
God.
Cold winter, right? And he took drastic action to avoid the bitter Swiss winter and installed a wood-burning. Like we're talking, the whole
Chimney.
shebang with the opening door and putting coal and
Of
fire
course,
inside and
yeah.
the flames and the chimney coming out the top of the roof with lots of smoke coming out.
Wow.
And there's a link in the blog, which is on happventures.net, for the pictures of him feeding the fire as he's driving, not looking at the road. That's
course,
all right.
of
He
course.
swings his arm
We're
around.
going to
Yep,
freeze
stand.
to death.
So
or
the
crash.
stove takes up the whole passenger side seat, and the chimney just comes out the roof of his
Yeah.
Volvo.
Well, I guess so. Does he? I mean, does he have to take breaks to refill the fire? Some...
Well, his hands
he
on the
has to
wheel
get out
in
and
this
chop
image.
down
Yeah.
a tree.
He looks
Yeah.
pretty confused actually, and he should really close that door actually because the fire's,
He should get a coal
this is
one.
mental.
I don't think
This
this
is
is a logical thing to do. It was like something you would see in Top Gear, like where they just I think I saw one where they repaved the bottom of a car, like they made it like a garden. So they put home interior stuff inside the car, and it was ridiculous. They changed the seats to armchairs, and it's just that
What?
yeah, they thought it's just a funny challenge, isn't it? But yeah.
It's like the ones where it's just a car which is just a sofa, and
Yeah,
it's just bombing
wow.
it down the motorway.
Let's stick an engine on it.
What?
It's like, let's just stick an engine on it and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
Wow.
also, wasn't there this car that was reversed on the inside, so the back of the car was the front, and it just looked like there was a car reversing as it drove along.
What are you doing? You're a car.
No, don't you worry, I spent 3 years reversing the insides to only get pulled over by the police every time you pass by.
God, yeah.
Imagine
That just
that.
sounds so
What a
impractical.
waste of time.
That's not very practical at all.
Either way, Stove Man, he's living it up in his car, and he's got great temperature in there.
Wow, I can
over
imagine.
the winter. In the
Too
summer,
hot sometimes. If
You
anything.
may not be able to have anyone in the passenger seat because there's a stove there, but you'll have a great time in the winter.
But the dream, he's living it.
He's living that dream with a.
Could have fixed his heater with the amount of time and effort he spent on a stove.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but that wouldn't be
each
quite
to
as
their own.
novel
there's
or
no
as
logic.
difficult to breathe in his car. Wow, is it me or is it getting really smoky in here?
Is there a leak in the chimney? Probably. We're getting asphyxiated. That's fine. No worries.
Well, it's been a good run. And you know what? I don't regret it.
Do you know what I don't get? The regulations of lights on Volvos. Why do the lights always have to be bloody on?
Because it's a Swedish car and it's usually darker.
And it's usually
It's really-
night.
No, it is usually darker, and they are legally have to have the lights on a low setting. Same
Fair
for
enough,
there's a
but-
lot of cars actually that have that built in now, and they're thinking about introducing it into the UK for a lot of cars.
Well, that
But it is a bit
makes-
annoying just in general. And on a hot summer's day, you see someone with their lights on, you're like, well, switch them off, idiot. But they actually force them on. Just when you switch the engine on, it just switches them on.
Do you want more car trivia?
If you want
Go
car trivia, I'm not going to make a blog about it because can't be bothered. But
There's enough car forums out
watch
there.
some Top Gear or something. It's
Ross
pretty
Hornby.
good.
He's not just good looking, he's honest too.
I'll be brutally honest. Don't you worry.
I quite frankly can't be bothered. Not one bit.
No, I wasn't making lists about cars.
Good night, Great Britain. Right.
Oh God,
Ross, you gonna hit us with your story and you can't be asked?
I don't have a story. I actually don't have one. I don't even have a
Do you want
story.
to make one up? You're going to make up a piece of news right now?
Oh, no. I don't
News
even
just
make
What's
in.
it mean
Chris
of-
Trott actually
what?
has friends. No. Now that is a funny
Once
news
upon a
story.
time, Chris Trott had a friend. His
Why is
friend
it always me?
His friend realised it was Chris Trott, and then he left. The end.
Chris Trott followed that friend down a dark lane. Chris Trott took out a crowbar, struck the man over the back of the head.
Sounds like we're doing the challenge.
Got out his Hessian bag.
What?
Put
The
him
Hessian
in the
bag's
bag,
back? Why?
Drove to the nearest moor, which happened to be Exmoor at the time, which is a moor in the south of England. He dug a hole roughly 6 feet deep and dropped the Hessian-bagged body into the ditch. That was the end of Chris Trott's friend. Good night.
And now I'm friends with Ross because he provided the Hessian bag.
Into
Thanks,
the prize section.
Hello.
So what's the prize for this week, guys?
Again, donated to us by Mental Penguin.
Oh, Mental Penguin, you gave me so many. So many games.
God, he smells so good. He probably tastes good as well, but I don't want to eat him.
No,
it's like an after-eight and chicken
penguin.
mixed together.
Yeah. He's provided this week the polynomial,
as the Americans, I think, pronounce it.
Polynomial. Experience the music in a new way. I don't know why it's the music. Feel it pulse around you. What kind of game is this? Polynomial is a 3D space shooter with a unique mathematical scenery. Mathematical... What? That animates to the music. And this is not just some boring mathematics. This is fractals.
Fractals.
Wow. I mean, this is just everything
it's
I'd ever
actually
wanted.
a really great game. It's an award-winning game.
It looks nice. It looks really cool. It's like Fez, or what was that game that... Yeah, it's very similar.
Music. Did you ever play, was it Music
Cosmos.
3000?
Music
or DJ
2000?
3000? Yeah, Music 2000. I can't remember what it was. It was on PlayStation.
Just a sampler, wasn't it?
And it was just a sampler, right? Like, that's like...
I'm fairly sure we've talked about that like three times.
I think we have mentioned it before. It's a bloody... Get it now, if you haven't got it. Get it. Then realise that you can do a lot more on a computer nowadays, and then
regret
the
it's
purchase.
Like dance EJ on computers now.
Exactly.
So,
EJ. I mean, if anyone's using loops, it's a good start. But
make sure they're fruity.
Well, yeah, you want to start making your own stuff, yeah, because the loops are a bit dull.
Either way, that's not the prize.
No,
the prize
that's nothing
is
to do with
the
it.
Polynomial, which check it out on Steam. You could win it if you are the top contributor of the week, as described earlier.
You could be making music and having fun in games at the same time.
And be the executive producer of a very well-reviewed podcast. Thanks to everybody giving us 5-star reviews on iTunes. You're all great. High fives.
Saying that, we are actually in the comedy section. We're on the front page with the likes of Ricky Gervais. And
now?
I don't know. I guess there's not many comedy podcasts.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
But thanks for finding us funny, because recently Trot's just been laughed at. But
I know.
hey,
well, that's just
mainly by these two as well. These guys love dragging me into horrible jokes.
No, it's really
just like you like dragging people into ditches
and caves.
Well, it's a hobby.
It's a hobby. It's frowned upon by society.
Gets him out of the house.
Trot.
Hey,
okay, should we whip over to the challenge? Oh, wait, what was the web? You need to tell them what they need to do. You didn't really quite get there.
Well, if you go on our main website, hatventures.net, and you see a donate button on the right, avoid it. That's not the one for Hat Chat. You need to go to the Hat Chat page, and then there's a donate button on the right. And it does say about exec producer, top hat, blah, blah, blah above it.
Nice.
Click that button, not the front page one. Donate on the front page means just a generic, I'm going to buy your coffee or a beer donation, which is fine, you can do that, but if you want to win this prize, head to the Hat Chat page.
Beautiful.
You could win.
Now let's wrap this up, because I've got to get a Hessian bag and I've got someone to
slip
meet.
us into the challenge section. Whoosh. Okay, we're in the challenge section after that glorious journey and transition.
Oh, mate, my coat's stuck in the door.
No,
can you help me?
Forget the coat. Forget the coat. Forget the coat. They're never gonna open it unless you want to go back.
Coat.
You don't want to go back, do you? But yeah, basically we haven't had that many great challenges lately, so make sure to send in your good challenges that are good for audio to hatchat@hat-films.com, and we
Original,
will hopefully
funny, unique.
Yeah. Because this week we've got to recycle one of our old ones because it's a classic. What one is it, guys?
Intros round, never mind the Buzzcock style. So one person gives someone else a song, they have to do the intro to the other person, and that person guesses.
Standard. We've done this one a couple of times, and it is quite funny and fun, but, try and woo us with some new challenges, guys.
Can you beat this challenge? Can you beat the uniqueness and originality of this challenge?
Yeah. Send it in.
Send it to
it's likely we'll use it
at hat-films.com.
Okay, so how should we kick this off then? Who wants to do what, and who wants to do...
I want to guess.
He wants to guess. I will give
Ross.
Trot one to hum to...
All right then, so Smith, remove your headphones.
Remove your headphones.
They weren't even on in the first place.
What does that mean?
He's not listening to us. So Ross, what are you going to give me?
Oh, okay. Well, this is a tricksy one.
I've got YouTube ready to listen to it because you're going to give me something in the charts, and I don't really.
Should I give? I don't know. That's what. We need to give him something obvious. Perhaps give him. Okay, it's Jay-Z and Kanye West.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay.
And Kanye, so they've collaborated on
They've
something
collaborated,
recently.
and it's called "Why I Love You." Now, listen to that. It's quite an easy one to do.
Featuring Mr. Hudson.
Yes, that's the one.
Cassius.
Featuring Mr. Hudson and.
I'm having a listen.
He's having a listen, everybody. Now, let's listen to him listening because this is an audio thing and can't really describe.
So I can't sing it, can I?
No, but you kind of.
But I can do the melody.
If
right?
you've heard the song before, you know very well how the chorus goes.
All right, let's just bring it back.
Okay, bring him back. Let's. How do we? Where is he? Come back into our.
Hello.
Here he comes, rumbling with his headset. Hello, mate. All right, I've got something I've never heard before,
Okay.
but I'm going to attempt to do it for you now, in the key of G.
Not very good.
Right, it's around that area. Okay, here we go. It's a bit of an intro.
It is "Why I Love You" by.
I haven't gone higher yet.
Kanye West and Jay-Z.
It was almost too easy. I only chose it because I know that he'd
Good though,
get
isn't
it.
it?
So, do you like that,
okay.
mate? Do you like his rendition of it though? More
Yeah, it's
important.
not bad actually.
Wasn't
Thanks,
bad.
mate.
You could do.
I haven't heard it before, so.
No, it's the
that
first
was-
time hearing it. So well done. Congratulations.
Hmm.
All right, so I'll give Schmidt one now, and Ross, you remove your headphones.
Yeah, all right. I'm removing my headphones.
Whoa! Just saw a YouTube thumbnail with someone putting a phone up the trousers. What the hell?
That's
All right. Anyway,
something odd. Okay, and I'm taking my headphones off now. So, yeah, I'm probably muting you as well. So hold on. Okay.
ooh, strong. So Smith, I'm loading up Spotify, and going to the mobile playlist of yours.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Something from The Darkness, I think. Even though it's not in your playlist, I just thought The Darkness would be quite funny.
Okay.
Let's think. Which one?
That does often help.
Which one? The Darkness. I Believe in a Thing Called Love.
That's going to be too easy, but okay.
All right. Love on the Rocks.
I don't know that one.
Fuck it. No, that one. I Believe in a Thing Called Love.
Okay.
You got to start with the intro, remember? So,
Hold on. Do I need to listen to it?
well, if you know the intro already, then you don't.
What if I don't?
Then you'll need to listen to it.
Hold on. Type.
Oh, I know. I got a better one.
Okay.
Scrap that. Queen Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
The whole thing.
Am I allowed to sing it or not? Am I?
No, you can do the melody though.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Ready when you are.
Return to us, Ross.
I am back.
Hello.
All right, guys.
Welcome.
I am back.
He's got a killer one for you. Let him go on for a little bit because he needs the space.
Okay.
So
Okay. Some space.
maybe join in if you want, if you're feeling it.
Who's singing it? Is our Smithy doing it?
It's
Me,
Smith doing
yeah.
it to you. Yeah.
Okay. Smith.
Ready?
Hit me with it.
You're pretty much going to get it in the first bar because I'm that good.
Standard. Is it Queen?
Yeah.
To say, Mama.
It's so whingy. Why is it so whingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
You
song?
got it right. Yeah, what's the song?
Oh, is it? No, it's not Rhapsody. Is it? It's not Bohemian Rhapsody. That's not.
It is.
Is it? Is that the one?
You got it right.
Yeah. I thought it might be.
3 gold points
What do I win?
and a slap in the face.
Oh,
Punch in the nose.
Mama!
Well done, Ross. You've got it right. So far, you both have it right. Clap, clap.
Clap, clap.
Right, Ross, you got to perform to me.
I've performed. All right. Okay. So put yourself on mute and take your headphones off. And Smithy.
Hi.
I guess you've got to give me one, haven't you?
Yeah.
Give me a good one. Go on. Not like that.
Flight of the Bumblebee.
No. That's too easy. Isn't that too easy? Is that too
Nope.
easy?
He's doing it.
Okay, I'll do that. All right.
Oh, Scrotum.
Scrotum.
Wasn't that quick?
Scrotum bus. Ooh.
All right, let's hit me with it hard, really, really hard and fast.
I'm going to hit it with you. Hit you with it. Not hit it with you. All right. All right. I'm just thinking of the best way to begin this. Fly
the Bumblebee.
Yeah, you got it in one.
Flight of the Bumblebee.
Yeah, you got it in one. It's too easy. I told Smith. I said, Smith, this is too easy. And he says, no, we're going with it. Come back. I think that's just
another one.
I think it was just a lazy choice.
I just wanted to hear you do it.
You just want to be the hit.
Do you know who originally did that? I can actually tell you the artist.
Go on, then.
Wynton Marsalis.
Oh, thanks for that. Google's
No worries,
great
bit
tool.
of trivia. So, yeah,
one?
we all got it right.
We all got it right because it wasn't really a challenge. We all chose we went too easy for this one, guys. I think if we're going to do it again, we should give ourselves a challenge. I think I went too easy on Smith as well. I chose a song that I've sung numerous times to him.
What do
quietly
you've
in
sung
his-
numerous times?
Oh,
You
I've sung
sing
it
that song.
numerous times to him in his sleep. When he's asleep, I'll just hum it in his. Oh, I love you so.
It's in his ear, whispering.
No, but he knows that album back to back. I don't know why I chose that song. And he
You're
also
an
chose.
a-hole.
I am an idiot. I just didn't want it to be too hard.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, Ross Holmby is an idiot.
He's a professional idiot. Okay. Right, well, that's. Everyone wins. Everyone's a winner. Woo!
So what we'll do on the blog, what we'll do on the poll is who did the best rendition of the song, and that'll be the thing to do on the poll.
Yeah, well,
And I love
have
doing
fun on
things
the poll,
polls.
guys. Make sure to
I
go to
love doing-
hatbenchers.net, where the poll will be active for you to get on the poll and be a part
Get
of the
on
poll.
the poll and ride the poll
Yeah.
and choose
Into oblivion.
the best, and then view the results of the poll.
Yeah, and just
and then,
you know,
yeah,
pole dance all
That's
the
brilliant.
way through. Right, to the
Alright,
question
let's-
section.
zip it, dude.
Right, well, that's a delightful turn into the
Thank
question section. Okay, well, let's go with the first one. I will read this one, which says, Ross mentioned in the Origins What to Expect video that you guys see a lot of potential in Minecraft and the cinematic style. With Minecraft, the machinima style and Let's Play accounts on YouTube basically exploded overnight. Basically, my question is, what are your hopes for the future, use and development of Minecraft? Thanks, Mark, for that one. I guess we can all answer this one in the sense that the cinematic part is kind of the future that we wanted to go for. Obviously, there's loads of updates and stuff that they're coming up with that are making the gameplay even better and giving it more of a purpose and giving items and stuff that are going to be more useful to people. But I think I guess the servers and stuff make the game itself.
the
You can make
API.
your own game, don't you? Really?
The mod API will be good, so that it's easy for us to let's put in a camera mod.
Yeah.
Boom, it works. You don't have to unzip your jar file and throw it in. I'd like a stable modding thing so that it literally is a plug and play.
But also in terms of a game itself, the community makes the game what it is.
It really does.
And for example, our server, some of the plugins like Townie and stuff are going to make it so much more of the game than it was originally. It's just a basis, and everyone can kind of mold it into what they want. And so, obviously, the filmmaking side of it, it's very flexible for us, being that you're in a 3D world that is pretty much open. So,
I mean, we've always done like little cutscene things, even in the 1.6 trailer, and it shows the development both of our skills within Minecraft, but also the mods that are available to us now. Means we're able to do something like Origins because of the mods that the community have made. So, basically, the sandbox and the platforms are there. It needs more toys to be thrown in,
pretty much,
for us to use. And things like water shader, things that make it look a bit more beautiful, but not take away the simplicity of Minecraft.
Yeah.
I just want it to develop with the community at the helm of the mods, because they really do know how to perfect their own individual mods without one person catering to everyone. So
agreed.
Yeah.
Smithy,
Next.
give us the next one, Smithy.
I was curious if you are planning on releasing your current singles in one compact album like you did with the Holiday Bundle. I really enjoy your songs, but for the convenience of navigating my music library, I've been holding out on an album before I purchase any more. That's from Conrad Curry. Thanks, Conrad.
Conrad has the right idea.
What kind of music library have you got that you can't just list by artist?
It's okay.
And it's all
it's okay. I understand what he means. I think he doesn't want to buy the individual tracks and rather just get.
To be fair, buying all the individual ones as we release them is a bit of a pain. That's fine.
It's just a little bit more expensive, but not by much actually. To be fair, but yeah, we are going to be releasing them in little EP packs like that, hopefully. But because a lot of people demand, they want it straight away. We do release the singles pretty much straight away. But for Origins, we are planning a soundtrack release, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not going to release all the Origin stuff one at a time as the episodes come out. We'd rather put them all together as if it's its own entity, so you can listen to the whole album.
As it's an epic soundscape.
A saga of Origins that will come out maybe at the end of the first run of Origins episodes, and then we'll release all the songs that were featured in that, and then that will be more of a thing to have as a whole, as an album. I think that's suited more to the series format. We're really looking forward to doing more Filthy Animals stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jeff's got some classics lined up.
Jeff's endless. That riff could be used all over again.
That riff. It's A, D, and E.
That
for
riff.
Anyone's wondering.
For those
some people were trying to work it out the other day. If we're trying to work it out,
Just
I don't think you should bother trying these things, because if you can't work out A, D, and E, there's something physically wrong with you, like with Chris.
Wow, that's insulting, but okay. Right, next question. I was just wondering what the audio hardware setup for your podcast recording is and how you actually record. Do you each take a separate audio track on your computers and compile later, or is it all done through Skype onto a single comp? Thank you, Jeff.
Actually, saying that,
Wait,
we
Jeff?
used to... Jeff? What? No,
Jeff. That's not the right Jeff. Different spelling.
Different spelling. Okay, well, Jeff, we used to do the Skype way, where it was just all one track. And if you go to our Forsaken Land series, you'll realise how bad that might have sounded.
He means podcast, but okay.
Okay. Oh, right, okay. Well, in general, that was how we used to record as a group. And
we got sick of our voices sounding laggy and awful.
So we decided
to
upgraded
record
on Audacity, which is free for anyone to use. Save our tracks. And then we edit it on Final Cut Pro, because that's just an easier method for me personally. But you can edit on anything, so...
Yeah, you
can edit in Audacity.
You can edit in Audacity, but it's a little bit more fiddly. It's a bit more fiddly.
Audacity is great, but it's not a very nice program to use.
It's open source, so it's just kind of what you get, what you pay for, which is free. So
there's a lot of good stuff.
It's a solid tool, and we use it once we finish with the tracks, we use all the effects and filters on it to noise cancellation, compressor, to make sure the levels are consistent. Then it's sent to whoever's editing it, probably Ross for podcasts, but Smith's actually doing this one.
Yeah, Smith's doing this one. So if this sounds rubbish, you know why. Wayo! He didn't follow the tutorial I made. That's what had happened. He didn't follow it to the exact... It's 50 minutes. He should... This is every...
I'm going to be spending an hour of my weekend watching a video that Ross Hornby made. Brilliant.
There you go. Isn't that fun?
Who would want to do that, eh?
And I made myself sound extremely mundane. So now you go here, you press B. And then you want it. There's a lot of sighs in there because I did it like 3 a.m. and it's like, so you go here, like all the stuff that like me and Trot know off the back of our hands. I've got to explain, like, you know, it's unfortunate, but there you go. Smithy's going to learn. He's going to be an expert by the end of this
He's learning.
week.
He's going to be an expert editor.
He is. You are, Smith. It's going to happen.
But yeah, going back to Jeff, well done for working out that we all record separately. That's true. It's also really good for, say, Skylands, where we have to bleep someone out who's like effing and blinding, but everyone else is like having a normal conversation. Mainly Ross.
Mainly.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just adds more flexibility to the edit when we have 3 separate audio streams. So,
yeah.
Next question.
Let's have a look. When it gets really cold, do you even consider skinning Trot for warmth?
Yeah.
That's from Sammy Dozzy on Twitter.
Like all the time.
Yes, we do. Next question.
We tried.
I've never considered that myself.
No, we don't need to skin him. He's big, fat, and blubbery.
I mean, it would be counterproductive for me to skin myself and then wear my own skin.
You just need to be near him. He just emanates heat because he's a big blubbery mess.
He's horrible. He's disgusting, actually. Makes me sick.
What's the next question? Oh, someone mentioned the Left 4 Dead maps. I didn't see that question.
Yeah, we're in a Left 4 Dead 1 custom map, which is like Minecraft.
I've never played
They
it.
put like a load of YouTubers dead on the floor throughout the map, and Lewis from Yogscast managed to pick me out.
He saw Smith. Actually, he saw Smithy as well, but I don't think he mentioned
Smithy as well.
Yeah. I ran away, so I survived. I was the guy who wasn't Left 4 Dead. I survived. I am in the map,
thank
though,
you,
apparently. I saw a picture.
Yeah, you are in there, Ross.
Yeah.
Apparently there's an updated version as well, and they were playing an older version.
Oh, okay.
But thank you, Left 4 Dead creator, for including us. That's nice of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Cheers,
would you rather be attacked by 50 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? That's from Daniel Robert Dean on Facebook.
Sorry, what? 50 duck-sized horses? Well, I guess 50 duck-sized horses.
Because you just have to keep
imagine
kicking,
them just
wouldn't you?
trying to...
It's just like loads of tiny little dogs.
They'd all be running into your shins. They'd be running into your shins, and that'd be painful as hell.
Yeah, but they're tiny, though. They're small.
Yeah, but when they knock you over, there's 50 of them, mind you, and they'll be trampling your face with their hoofs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they're duck size. Have you seen ducks?
I think,
50 of them,
but being attacked by a giant duck the size of a horse, I mean, that's
Would
not...
be terrifying. That's like being attacked by a dinosaur.
That is honestly a nightmare, guys. I personally don't want that hell in my life. So I'm going to say the 50 duck-sized horses. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a drawing of us 3
fighting,
getting chased by a giant horse-sized
Can someone please
duck.
do that? Yeah, someone please
That
draw
would be so funny.
a giant horse-sized duck chasing all 3 of us, and or 50 duck-sized horses attacking one of us, and we're like
That's a lot
cowering
more to
in
do.
the corner.
But
Well,
you can
if you can do it, you can do it. But if not, it's just a funny idea.
So yeah, what we decided to do this time around to make it kind of more topical and up to date is not only take questions through email, which is hatchat@hat-films.com. Put question in the subject if you want to send it via email. We may or may not. Email's definitely more stable.
Yeah.
Because we check them all. But if you want to, we may tweet out just for an episode like we did today. Got a question for us on Facebook or Twitter. So make sure you're following us. So it's Twitter at hat_films and Facebook, which we've already mentioned this, facebook.com/hatventures. And then you'll be able to see when episodes are going out, what's going on, and maybe even contribute to your questions.
Indeed.
And the same goes with challenges as well. Send challenges in a subject, the word challenge in the subject to hatchat@hat-films.com. That's the only way to send challenges. So send one right now. Think of a way,
bloody good challenge. All right,
really
guys?
original, non-Minecraft going into the game and playing something audio-based challenge that's better than the intros round.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I think it's been a successful episode, guys.
Me too. Has it been a successful
The music's
edit?
starting to sound us out, so, obviously it's been successful, and it's coming to an end.
Tell Smith he's done a good
right.
edit job.
Yeah, tell Smith if he's managed to do it right.
Well done, Smith.
Thanks, guys.
He's followed the guide. It's like a Lego... And a wicked cool good day from me.
God. Wicked cool.
Wicked cool.
A wicked cool good day.
You are so lame.
Nah.
Good day from me.
Do you know what lame
Topmas.
actually means? What does it mean when you're lame? When you got lame legs? What does that mean?
All right, let's cut the
It means
music.
you've got insufficient muscle matter to hold yourself up.
Exactly, that's lame.
Right.
What I said was just stupid. What I said was stupid. It wasn't.
Bring the music back.
It was stupid.
Bring
It wasn't
the music
lame.
back. Cut it off.